Sorry it took so long. I have really bad ADHD, and so if it's not right in front of me, I forget about its existence. Quiet BPD is similar to BPD, only it's not outwardly demonstrated the way that BPD is. And so it's going to meet the criteria for BPD, but it's not going to be as recognizable, and it is often not diagnosed or missed because of the way that it presents. So you're going to have self-harm, but if you do self-harm, and not everyone self-harms, you're going to be very hidden about it, and you're not going to openly tell others about it because you don't want other people to worry about you. You're going to have angry outbursts that are directed inwards. And so instead of like having angry outbursts that are directed towards others, it's going to be directed internally. You're going to have hostility, anger, and aggression towards yourself. You're going to have a lot of self-loathing and self-hatred. You're going to be your harshest critic, and you're going to struggle with feelings of numbness and difficulty expressing emotions. You're going to have a favorite person that is someone that you just want to spend as much time with. So it's going to be one person that you really direct all of your attention and affection towards, whether it be romantic or not, and you just really want to always be with this one person. You're going to have hypervigilance, and you're going to have derealization to where you feel like you're living in a dream. You're going to have this struggle with emotions to where you don't feel like you're allowed or should be allowed to feel the way that you feel. And that leads to you having a lot of internalized shame and guilt, which also leads to self-destructive or self-harm behaviors and or internalized shame and guilt towards yourself. And so basically it's like, I shouldn't feel this way. I'm not allowed to feel this way. You also have difficulty being able to read other people, and you're often going to misunderstand people's cues. So you may find yourself thinking people are mad at you because they're not answering your texts, or they didn't answer your call, or maybe they couldn't hang out with you, but in reality, maybe they're working. And you have difficulty understanding other people's feelings. And so it's going to be similar to BPD, but it's more inwards. So if you're self-harming, it's something hidden. If you're angry, most people won't even recognize it. So you could have angry outbursts, or I don't like outbursts because it's not outwardly demonstrated, but you're going to have anger or mood swings, but it's going to be something that can last days or hours, but no one else in the room is going to be aware of your mood swings. And so it's going to be a lot of internalized shame and guilt, hopelessness, dread, feeling numb, feeling empty, feeling hopeless. Your self-esteem is going to fluctuate a lot, and your self-worth, and it's going to change day to day. You're going to have devaluation, idealization, and intense fear of rejection. You're going to withdraw socially, and you're going to retreat socially when you're feeling overwhelmed. And so it's BPD, except instead of externalizing the behaviors, it's internalizing the behaviors. And so it's really like injurious towards yourself. And so it's more self-destructive, and it's not as obvious to other people.